Hi guys, here is my 1 year plus review of my Losi Mini 8. The Mini 8, for those of you who are running larger scale RCs, is the minier version of the Losi 8 buggy. It comes with a lot of features that are almost identical, if not to say that they're completely identical to the Losi 8 buggy. That's for those of you who are into buggies. That is a high-end competitor to the Mugans and other buggies that are out there. For this buggy, it is sold as the 1/18th scale version. However, when you have a look around the buggy, you'll see that it's more of a 1/14th sort of feel when you get around to the parts and the sizes and the widths of the A-arms and so on. So if you've seen my unboxing review of this, I'll run through what it comes with. The price point is about $250. There are special editions to this now. There's an Adam Drake version, I believe, and there's another. The upgrade on that is, I think they come with a Spectrum DX2E, if I'm not mistaken, which is a better radio than the DSM Spectrum powered radio that comes standard with this. Not to say that that's not a good radio. The radio that comes with the special edition is just, it's a little better, it looks a little more impressive. It's a full black radio, maybe a couple of better options on it. I haven't held the radio myself, so I only know what the stock feels like. For myself, I've upgraded only because I run all my RCs on the FlySky GTB3 or 3B. I use that only for convenience, otherwise I would have kept the radio. It is slightly sluggish, but if you're a basher, you're not racing, it's not a big deal. So what comes in the box? The radio, a nickel metal hydride battery, wall charger for the battery, a manual, and a bind plug. Now what I like about this is when I get around it, what I'll do is I'll start by taking the pins off and giving you guys a better look of what is inside this buggy. Now I will compare this to other minis such as the Mini E Revo. I won't compare it to the Flux XS, the HPI Savage Flux SS, only because that's a 10 scale. This is more on the mini side, so the only direct comparison I can think of is the Mini E Revo. So let's get a little look under the body. As always with all my RCs, I put these little zip ties to make sure that my body posts the body pins come off easy, which of course it will only embarrass me now by not coming off, but here you go. Off it goes, off it goes. Usually I fast forward this part because it's painful to watch, but let's start off with the shell here. So the shell itself, I chose the black and yellow version because it's one of my favorite color schemes. It does come in a red and yellow as the standard one. The Adam Drake excuse me, edition, I think, comes in a couple of mixes, red, blue, yellow. I'm not sure. You could have a look on the website and see what it is. With this body, the best part about it is that it is a painted body. So what that means is it's not screened. So when you go with a Mini or something, usually there's a giant sticker inside. But this is an actual painted body. Does it make a difference? Actually it does. You can tell with the feel of it. And it's got a paint of black sort of backup paint as well. Clear windows, which is always fun. So we'll put this aside. Great body. I've put it through a lot of abuse only because the way it's built, it rides low. You get very little damage to the body. So great body, much sturdier than some of the stock bodies I've seen on 8 scalers. So let's just put this aside for now and let's have a look at the actual buggy itself. Get some more light on here for you so you can see what's going on underneath. With this, as you can see, there's stuff moving around, but the ESC and motor are stock. The receiver, like I said, I'm running a FlySky GT3B, and that is the only upgrade per se that I have put on here, and that again is only because of personal preference. I don't like carrying a lot of radios around, and that's one of the major reasons. So I think we should start from the back. All aluminum chassis. You don't really see much of that on minis. This thing has gone through so much abuse that I can't even begin to tell you. As you can see from the bits of dirt on the back, I've run this off-road, I've run it on concrete, the street, inside my apartment. In fact, while you're watching this, if you look at the bottom, you'll see this particular RC jumping over. My son had played with Lego blocks. He wanted to see the RC up. I brought it out and I literally rolled it over, and it would jump about 3-4 feet off the ground. And you can play with it indoors. I run a 2S LiPo only because 3S is insane with this thing. 2S is already uncontrollable. Tons of fun, so you can click on that video later to see a bit more. It's just a quick video of me running indoors. Again, running outdoors. I've run this thing outdoors as well. So if you look at the bottom or wherever I put this video, you'll see that outdoors, tons of speed. Tons and tons and tons of speed. So what does that mean? It means, what is the question is it durable as well? So if high speeds mean high speed crashes, I have not broken a single thing on this buggy. I'll get more into that. Let me just show you again. So the motor, I have not changed. The ESC is I think it powers up to a 3S. So I run 2S. You can run 3S, but again, the problem with that is you'll have more breakages. There's the shocks that you see here. I'll bring it in for a closer look. These are 10th scale oversized shocks. So the beauty of this is that it can take a lot of abuse compared to other minis. I have driven the Merv, as they call it, the Mini E-Revo, and this is a lot tougher. I'm not putting the E-Revo down, but I'm saying stock, out of the box, if you're looking to have a good time, this is what you want to go with. Let's have a look around. So what do I notice here? Larger bearings on the axle carriers. A-arms, very beefy. I'll turn it around here. Very, very beefy A-arms. I know a lot of people have broken them. I just haven't. I mean, I've put it through a lot of abuse, but these A-arms will not break. Now that I've said it, I'm sure I'll break one tomorrow when I take it out. What else do we have here? Brushless motor ESC, I've already gone over that. The motor mount, that's really interesting. Now, if I can get to it, right over here, as you can see, I'll try to zoom in as well. Unlike any other Mini that you'll see out there, it's got an adjustable motor mount, which is a lot. It's just really helpful. So what that means is that changing the pinion, putting it in, getting the right mesh is a lot easier than you think. I haven't, again, changed the pinion, but I have played around with it a bit. A lot of fun. The other thing that people say that needs to go right away is let me zoom out, is the stock steering servo. I haven't had any issues with it. Again, I'm not a racer, I'm a basher, but I bought a high-tech servo. I'll list the number for it down below or show it to you at the end of the video. I haven't had a need to put it in, so I haven't changed it. You're welcome to change it. I always buy higher end, oversized, overpowered, not oversized, but overpowered steering servos because I like a lot of torque. But I haven't really needed it. Other than that, there's the only thing that I've had pop out. So we have metal dog bones, as you may be able to see or not see, front and rear. And my front right dog bone pops out whenever I do a very hard landing on off of like 20-foot stairs or something like that. That's the only time it pops out. The other thing that pops out is the front left turnbuckle. But the thing is, it pops right back in. With a dog bone, I need to have a pair of pliers. Last time it popped out, I used a set of my keys to put it back in. But you can do it with your hands. My fingers don't really get in there, but it's a little narrow. It's easier to do with a set of pliers or needle nose pliers if you have them. Otherwise, last time I popped it in with a key because I was in a park. Turnbuckle pops out, that pops right back on. It literally takes a second. Now comparing it to the Mini E-Revo, again, I just find it more durable. Till now, I haven't broken anything. If you look at the back of the wing, it's seen a lot of abuse. But other than that, I haven't broken anything. There's a lot of options T-Bone Racing has for front and rear bumpers. The people that I know that have run the front bumper for T-Bone, some of them really like it, some of them don't. I just don't like very big bumpers in the front. Again, it's seen a lot of abuse. If you see here, some of the plastic is coming off, but these are minor issues. Shock caps do bust on this. Again, I haven't busted one yet. The only thing I did was I tightened the screws, obviously on the chassis as soon as I got it, and then above the shock caps and the shocks over here, and down here, which I would recommend. These were a little loose when they came, as well as these. So to hold these down, tighten them down. Haven't had to Loctite the wheels. All my 8 scales always pop out unless I Loctite them. Haven't had an issue with that. The other thing with this truck is that when it comes with banana connectors, and because I run Deans on everything that I own, I didn't really find that convenient for myself. So what I've done is I soldered on some Dean's plugs, and it's good to go. So all in all, a great truck, great value for money. Would I recommend it? Who would I recommend it to? Anyone who doesn't want to lift an entire backpack and gear to go out and just have fun. Sometimes you're bored at home, there's snow, there's rain, it's freezing. You just want to stay indoors and have a little fun. Put a book up, make it a ramp, have a great time. Fits in a backpack with all its accessories. The only thing I do different is I have a little tool box for it with all its stuff in here. So what do I carry in it? In here I have the wrench. I have a what is this? It's their sticker. It's like a sticky adhesive for in case the ESC pops off. Inside I have a couple of spare parts. This is another battery. I think this is the nickel metal hydride battery that comes with it. The standard Losi. I have this just in case I run out of lipos. Carry a little hex set, metric I believe, for any loose parts. This is the upgrade steering servo. It's an HS225MG. It's called the Mighty Mini, and the specs on this. I'll bring it in closer with a little light. I can't see it. I'll read it out to you. 0.14 seconds at 4.8 volts. Torque is 44 ounce-inches. I mean, for this kind of truck, I don't think you even need 100. If I was running a Savage XS, sure, I'd do it. I do have other parts. Well, I'll put this in the list below for stuff that, in case stuff pops out, which you need to pop it back in. And that's pretty much it. So this is what I carry with me in case there's an accident, so to speak. But that's all you need. The wrench, some tape, and you're good to go. So, again, I would recommend it to anybody, any age, not a 5-year-old, but it's a safe truck. It's got lots of speed, immense torque. I'm a torque freak. I'm a speed freak. This is what you want to go with. Tons of battery options. You could put a Zippy in there. I run a Thunder Power. I forget 2S. I don't remember how many milliamps or what the C. I think it's a 30C. Again, I can post that down below. But great. And stock tires. Tons of tread left. There are hop-up options for this, and there's tons of them. For instance, if you want to make it look more like a truggy, I was initially never into buggies. Now I'm obsessed with them. For the buggy, you can have the truggy body. It's made by Fat Bodies, and there's a lot of other options. So for me, this is the way to go. For you, to each his own. Do I recommend this truck? Yes, highly. Would I suggest go out and buy one? Absolutely. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, post them down below. If I've missed anything that you wanted me to go over, let me know and I'll address it. There's really nothing wrong with this Mini. It's one of my favorite RCs. I never thought I'd own a Mini, but it fits in a backpack, and where I live, I'm in a concrete jungle. It's not that easy to get out always. And if you're a dad or you're stuck or you have commitments and you need to stay indoors, it's tons of fun indoors as well. So highly recommended. Pick one up. You cannot go wrong. Again, any questions? If you liked the video, crush the like button. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. Subscribe. I'll try to keep videos coming. I'm going to try and put more running videos of this up on some loose gravel, which I haven't done yet. And I have a new RC coming in a couple of weeks. Haven't ordered it yet, but it's going to be a 10 scaler. Lots of fun. I'm not going to give away what it is. Again, rate, comment, subscribe, ask questions, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.